Today is the big day where the portables are finally getting moved. If you haven't seen it before, I made a video on the process of disconnecting these portables at this middle school, and the district's doing a whole bunch of moving of portables around this time of year. It's currently middle of June. School's not quite out yet till the 28th, but they're starting to move the portables. So I'll put in a little clip here of the process of preparing to move them, of disconnecting electrical fire alarm. I did a big video on that. So yeah, these are now all disconnected and ready to go. It's currently Monday, and the trucks are starting to, trucks are supposed to show up today to pick these guys up and get them loaded on the flat decks to move down to my school. Project that I'm following on video are these two portables at this middle school, which are going down to my high school because they are already out of a room from the addition done in 2020. However, there's probably another 5-6 portables in the district being moved at the same time. I just decided to follow this project because this was the easiest one for me to follow. This is a process that happens every time portables need to get moved. It's extremely expensive and ideally shouldn't need to be done. However, this is one of the fastest growing communities in my country, so schools can't get built quick enough, so this keeps happening with portables being moved. As I said, these ones are just going down the road, probably only 3-4 kilometers to my high school, where they will be reconnected there. Something I want to add here is that my school, the destination these portables are going, this is not the first time my high school has had portables. In fact, just up to 3 years ago in 2020, there was 10 portables sat in the front parking lot of my high school. This really goes to show just how bad these growing pains are that my school district is facing, with so many new students being brought to the school district every year with all the development that's been going on around my community. My school was originally constructed in 2015 for a capacity of 800 students, which doesn't sound like very many given the fairly large size of the building, but that's because a lot of the building is taken up by large gyms, shop spaces, art spaces, atriums, and community spaces that aren't actually counting as student seats in the building, though take up a large portion of the building. So we started with 800, and by 2020 the school was around 600 students over capacity, making the total student population being around 1,400, forcing many to go into portable classrooms. So the government finally recognized the problem, as always, well after the problem was apparent. So they gave around $40 million to construct a addition to the school, expanding the school by 600 seats, giving it a total capacity of 1,400 students. This addition was well done, and it was pretty seamless with the original section. They did a good job. However, that addition is already too small, as it's built for a total student population of 1,400, and currently the school is pushing over 1,600 students. However, within the next 2 years, the foreseeable student count will be around 1,900 students. Therefore, the two portables that are currently being brought down is not going to be the last time portables are brought down. And I really don't think will be enough as is. I think there should be brought at least probably 4 down, not 2. But that's what we're going to be doing. So this is one of the portables here. This is number 14, number 12 over there, and number 14 are the ones that are leaving. Sprinkler is all disconnected from side to side, power, data, fire alarm, it's all pulled out. So the last thing that has to happen before these portables actually come out is they have to get separated down the middle, where it will separate at the floor, walls, ceilings. So the inside, this trim piece right there on the center has to come out, this trim piece, this joint down here. No steps, but same on the outside here. This can get separated, as well as the roof and the ridge cap all has to come out. But other than that, it is ready to get put on a truck. And these fire extinguishers have to come out of here too. So I'm actually just gonna take those out now, because you don't want a bunch of stuff flying around on here when it's going down the road. Not like they're hitting any crazy speeds or anything. That's a large thing, but yeah. So portable 12 I'm now in, so 12 and 14, as I said, are the ones that are leaving. This one also has a bunch of stuff to pull out of it. The crew has now showed up to start dealing with getting these portables prepared to get put on a truck. This school district is so stupid. They won't pay the $8,000 for a crane to pick up these portables, so they want the company that's doing these modules, or these portables, to jack them up inch by inch. Jack them up inch by inch to get them 3 feet off the ground, 3 feet higher than they currently are, to back the truck under. The amount of labor you're going to spend on that, instead of just renting a crane when you're already spending millions to move these. Oh yeah, and there's a freaking 14-inch thick slab for the stairs to sit on, because why not put them on like little pads like every other one, instead of raising the ground up. When they put this in, concrete was cheap, just poured it, so now we got over a foot thick of concrete to bust up, just to be able to back the truck up under these things. You can see here, we are separated there, separated up, around, down, through there. I'm not sure about the other one. I'm in 14 right now. Lockers are out. Well, here you go. Finally, both of these big concrete slabs have been removed, so the portables can now be lifted up to have the trucks, the trailers put underneath them for them to get set on to be taken down to my school, where you can see, or I showed you guys that they are setting up where the portables are going to sit, because they need to make all these block things for them to sit on, as well as drill the holes in the asphalt for the seismic straps to go down into the ground, hold them in place. This is back down here at my school.
Don't need power or anything, do you?
No power.
Yep. No, it's there. That's a big crane.
Looks like it's going down. I don't think it was standing yet.
Yep.
Watch for a minute.
Yeah, I know that's a big crane. What'd they say, 120 ton?
Yeah, go to the edge of your line. Yeah.
Been around the other way. They see the bend in the floor like this.
Yeah, from that center strap. That'd be so good. Million views. Portable snaps in half. The fact that they were even thought about doing this without a crane is just crazy.
Oh, let's see, they still had everything fastened to it. She had to take all this. The problem was this all should have came off. Yeah, okay, but not with this still attached.
They're loading this up. It will now go down to my school, and that's where we have to go right now anyway. Yeah, where they're gonna go here. You can just drive normally. I don't need to go slow or anything. They're gonna go over there. First one's on the truck getting strapped down. Second one's getting rigged up for the crane.
Cars here either.
Well, there we go. We have the first half of Portable 14 leaving the middle school, headed down to my school. So I'm going to follow this portable on the truck and trailer with the drone and show you guys it heading down to my school. It's not a long journey at all, but it's still a pretty cool thing to see.
I
can hopefully do it to my phone. Just
there.
So we'll walk up the breaker.
Yeah.
the second half of the other one, the first one they brought down. Now they're gonna lift the next one. are just trying to get the two halves next to each other. Okay, so I keep driving back and forth between my school and the middle school. So both sides of Portable 14, the furthest one, are now down at my school, and they're not in their final destination there, just where they're going to sit for the weekend. One's up on their the cribs, and one is on the trailer, which I'm assuming they're going to jump onto the cribs, and then next week it'll be brought into its final resting place. We still have the crane set up here because one side of 12 is all rigged up, ready to get lifted. However, I think they're waiting for a truck to get over there. I thought they had a trailer there because one's down at my school and there's been two, so one should be there, but maybe there only is one. Not 100% sure what's going on. Trying as hard as I can to get this video set to put together well, but I can only be in one place at a time. I got the drone beside me because I'm hoping to get some good drone shots. It's a pretty close distance. As I said, my school district is doing more than just these portables. There's, I think, 5 getting moved right now, which isn't even most, because 2 years ago at my high school, all 10 got brought out at once, which was a crazy move. But there's only one of me, so I can only follow one project, so I decided to follow this one of my old middle school going to my current high school, just because they're close in proximity, as well as they're the closest to my house, just the easiest all around to put a video together of. Again though, huge respect to those truck drivers, the way he maneuvers that truck with a somewhat of an unstable load. I mean, it's strapped down, but still, you got to be cautious. It's those guys are good. So middle school over there, you can see the crane right there. They are doing, you can probably hear the kids in PA announcement, they're doing their fun day today. It is the school actually, bus go by. School actually wanted the portable moving to be postponed for their fun day. Yes, they finally did get a crane. At first they said, the school district said, no, we're not paying for a crane. So then they spent more than that amount of money on renting tools and equipment to try and remove this concrete, which that didn't work. Well, I mean, it kind of worked, but it left a big mess of the field, so they're going to end up spending more money on that, just to end up renting the crane anyways. So they delayed the whole process, messed up the field more, spent more money, all for no reason. This is what, it's frustrating. I'm sure lots of people have experienced this. When the people making the decisions on, like, say, spending money or making decisions on these projects, no idea how the operation works. It's like, come on site and actually see the situation and then say no to the crane, and it'll be different. Not sure what's happening right now. I know the crane is set over there and set up to lift 13, or sorry, 12. I keep saying 13. 13's gone. Goes, one side's all even, one side's all odd. What a horrible corner to try and make in that truck. She did it though. How's it going? Just one more half portable to go. right, that one's loaded up on the truck, and I'm back down here at my school. We get the drone up in the air, and you can see those ones are now somewhat together. I'm now back at the middle school. You can see I got my car up there. I hope it's in a spot that's okay, because they need this whole area here to turn around pretty much to back in, because it's really tight there. These guys are back. Hope I'm not in their way here. I don't think I am. He made it around there. That's the only time I would have been in his way, I think. Because they have just one more half a portable to grab over there. It's a problem because this guy just showed up. Yeah, buddy, you gotta go back. Back up the bus, literally. Nice. Down at my school now, they got half of the first portable, or actually the second one they brought down there, but it will be the first in the row of 2 portables. They got that one up on the stands, not the permanent ones. It'll get bigger ones in there, but it's up there. And it's now waiting for the half that I just showed them putting on the truck. That half should be coming down here soon. So that half is there. It still needs the other half on that side. And that one is waiting over there in that parking lot. He's got to park that beside that other one. Yeah, that's a tough spot to get into right there. To get it in beside that one, between that E-house building. That's tight. Not to mention he's got a curb to go over right under his truck there at the front. Looks like they're putting the crane away now here. At this point down here, I think all they got to do is the crane's got to go, and obviously the fence and a whole lot of cleanup and plant some more grass, and put some more railing down the portables where they were. But other than that, it's pretty much all done down here at this end of the middle school. The other end at my school, they've the one has to get moved into position. The one is in position, just has to get lowered off the truck down onto the cribs, whatever they call them, and then obviously connected together, hooked up, obviously all the normal portable stuff. But as far as today, I think they're almost done. This crane's just got to leave, and then at my school they got to pack up their truck and get out of there. But I'm not going to go back down there. I've already been back and forth like 4 times. Sounds like they're just putting the stabilizers in. I can hear the hydraulics and them moving around, so I think that's what's going on. Okay guys, this is about where I'm going to end this video. I know the portables aren't done yet, but they're in their place at my school, and since that last clip, they're fully on their supports, tied. They're each side's connected together. They're on their permanent stands, and they're all good. They still obviously need all their connections: sprinkler, fire alarm, power, data, security, all that. Not to mention they need the actual ramps put in place, and boardwalk, all of that. But that could be a month down the road, so I'm not going to delay this whole video to wait for that process. And as far as at my middle school, all they need to do is clean it up, pull that gravel out, maybe put grass back, or they won't, because maybe portables will be back. I'm not sure what they'll do there. And they need to add some more railings to the boardwalk where the portables used to be. And other than that, that's about it for this video. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. I put a lot of effort into this one. I skipped my last day of grade 11 to be able to make this video, so hopefully it was worth it. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you do have any comments or questions, make sure to put those down below in the comment section. And if you enjoy my channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you guys are interested, I do have an Instagram account at Pickle700 for bonus content and content posted earlier than you'd see it on the YouTube channel, that sort of thing. Alrighty, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.